Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we continue our campaign in Total War Saga Troy with Memnon. And today on the table we have the mission King of Fools, where we have to land one of our characters on the shores of Sparta to see if we can bring peace by word or by spear. Most likely by spear, but maybe I'll be surprised. For now, we've gained a lot of experience to our heroes by completing the previous mission, where we had to take Knossos out. And we are going to pick, for this hero, let's get the better unit. Why not? And what should we get? Cooldown time or hero becomes unbreakable? I don't like hero becoming unbreakable, especially in historical, as I do not want to lose him. So we're gonna go with the other path, and then probably a bit more armor. Let's get some armor on our spears. As I said in the last episode, I haven't really seen the AI targeting the missile units. Not like we have in Shogun or Rome or games like that. So you've gained a better unit, right? It's equipped, everything is okay? Yes, good. Let's go towards this settlement here, which just got settled, and we're gonna destroy it. I do need some better troops. And I would like to call them. I would like to call some troops from Memphis. However, I do want that extra bonus for the units because they are pretty expensive. So getting double would be great. At this point, apparently, we cannot bring any more slingers, just spears. Or we could try to get some of these two-handed warriors. Would bringing in militia help? Probably would. Yeah, I can see myself having a few more two-handed spears and a few more militia units in this army. If I go to the next level, we're also going to get some experience per turn. So let's upgrade this. Let's call in the troop from Kerma. No, not from Kerma, but from Napata. We're gonna stay on the low-level warriors, on the light warriors still for now, while it still works. And we're gonna go into upgrades as soon as we have an opportunity to do so. Let's do what with these troops? I am thinking of fusing, for example, 2 units here, or merging, and then bring 2 of the militia like this. And this would take a long time to replenish in a way, although we do have a healthy amount. But bringing in one like this would be better. Yeah, I feel like now we have a good enough balance in the army with enough troops on our side. For Memnon, what are we going to give him? Well, I am thinking of giving him the extra melee attack to all units. And we could also throw in some armor piercing for the hero's unit. Let's start with the melee attack, and then we're gonna do extra melee attack to all the sword units. I guess it's not as effective at this point, so we're gonna give him the armor piercing instead. Yeah, that should be good. He has become really strong here. Let's go towards Paros. And with you, what type of abilities you have? Apparently we've also opened the tree at level 11 here. To either get plus 8 melee damage to the hero's unit and then some extra damage either in land battles, ambush battles, or in siege battles and choke point battles. I wonder what choke points battles are. I am imagining that they consider choke points battle when you're fighting, for example, behind a bridge or on a bridge and they attack and you have that battle with only 2 points which are crossable. But it feels like such a complication because they don't happen often enough to where it works. You can't really do it between the mountains or in an ambush stance and have a choke point. I mean, there's a separate point for ambush. Or we could get ourselves some Sunder armor, plus 32 armor sundering damage of hero. Lowers the stats of the units engaged in combat, and it is constant. Oh well, this is a lot better. So constantly reducing armor, and then the upgrade is either reducing the speed of the unit that's being attacked, which is great. Feels like a good way to stop some units from running away, like light archers or slingers. Or we could get 75% less missile parry from the shields. We could combine it with even more armor piercing here. And even more armor piercing. Oh, we could really push. Plus the assault and battery, which increases armor piercing. Ooh, we can make him into a beast. Let's do the thunder armor. I do like that. Although we could use the better units here. And then increase by 30%. Let's see. So if we increase his damage by 30%, that's at 100 the damage. But we could go this way with +8, and that would be 106 with all the bonuses that we have available. Sure, we're gonna do it like that. Over on this side, they're still giving us very low chances, even though we could take them on. Now, the downside here is that we don't have any ranks on our troops, and thus they will break quicker. And I'll tell you what the downside of the balance of power is. When we are attacking the city, when we are besieging the city, the balance really makes a difference on whether your troops stay in battle or not. So it's very risky here to just straight up attack, as you might just lose the battle in time or by time. And I am thinking that I am not using slingers, and they are not expensive. If I do this, the balance of power has been pushed further, and that means that I can just jump into the battle and I can try to overwhelm them. Our main mission here, which is, it might seem weird because it's not how I usually operate, but my main mission here is just to climb the walls, overwhelm him, and basically run towards a capture point. Not defeat the army. And we could do this in multiple ways. Right, have a lot of troops, just climb this area and then run towards the city, the main town square. Okay, good. I will have one unit of spear walk with the battering ram, because we will need it later on. We are going to use the opportunity that we have here. We have an opportunity right here to climb the walls quickly and get inside the city, and we're gonna use that to our advantage. Let's have some militia on this side as well. We'll have 2 more spears here, we'll have 3 more spears here. Then we'll throw in some javelins. They will have to focus on those shielded spears, which I feel like those are the toughest troops that we have to fight. Out of everything, those are the ones which I personally fear the most, as they do have good stats. Okay. Start the battle, climb the walls.
Your hero is under attack.
Climb the walls. Climb the walls. You climb the walls here at the tower, take it out. The javelins shall focus on these shielded spearmen. You go forward over here. Let's bring forward the other spears, and the slingers will quickly climb the walls on this side. So far so good.
Your warriors have been routed.
Some warriors have already been routed. Look at that. They've taken a lot of damage very quickly, and thus they have already broke. Okay, focus here. You focus on this side. You attack those slingers, you attack this militia, yeah. Let's have some assault and battery here. These militia shall go towards those archers. We will bring these spears, all of these spears up the wall. Now, it's lucky that we're doing some damage, but we need a lot more rage to be able to keep this up. Okay, militia already done. Let's get you down off the walls. Let's get you up here. We could use the slingers to do a lot of damage, I feel, but at least one of the units need to focus on capturing the city. Otherwise, we're not going to be doing too well. Okay, so the hero is doing the most work here. If we didn't have him with the amount of armor piercing that we have, then it would have been really problematic for us there. As you can see here, we're losing on most of our sides. Militia, go down. Yeah, you go down there. Let's see.
You are about to capture the gates.
One of the slingers go there. Maybe have all of the slingers attack. Okay, you've ran out of ammunition, which is not great. Not great. Okay, let's go towards the archers here. We're gonna disrupt them. We're gonna take a good portion of these troops. The hero will stay on this unit. The rest of you will go towards the archers. Yeah. We're not fighting with the hero just yet. These javelins, I feel like they're out of ammo as well, right? Yes. Now let's bring you to the gates here. Okay, Slinger's doing some work.
Your warriors are attacking the gates.
Good. Yeah. These troops stay on him. As you can see, they are breaking our troops a lot. And I feel like if we didn't, at this point, if we wouldn't have brought in the extra slingers, what would have happened is that this bar here would have constantly gone down, right? By them holding the key points of the city. And that means that sooner rather than later, we would have been put in a situation where our troops would just run away because they couldn't hold. Attack these spears here. You focus on this militia for now.
You have captured the gates.
Great. So no more tower damage towards us. We are now running against or towards their missile units. We've taken a lot of damage, but we are still doing okay. Yeah, look at that. That unit just disappeared. Even though they still had 30 troops, it's not around anymore.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Good. Let's focus on his general there. Let's bring more troops to attack them. Yeah, you keep going forward. I find it very weird how sometimes they stop, and I'm not sure exactly why they stop. Maybe they lose line of sight or something like that. Let's do some assault and battery. We're gonna take the rest of the troops and we're gonna bring them here towards this general. Great. You focus on him there. I don't think we need to capture the plaza anymore, but we can go towards it. Either way, this was a huge risk to try to make it work. Yeah, let's bring everybody forward. Okay, and at this point I think I can fast forward it without worrying too much. Good, we are touching the hero, so we're going into assault and battery, although the rage is not high enough to do a lot of damage, but we're gonna try. Okay, let's attack
Victory
from the back.
is close enough to taste.
We're gonna go once again in Assault and Battery, and with the amount of rage that we have available, we should be able to do a lot of damage to them. Okay, the battle ended in victory, but it was very close. Just look at the state of the troops right now. Definitely would have lost if I didn't have those slingers to sacrifice or to balance the battle out. But there we have it. So what are we going to drink? We're going to take the extra growth here. Let's see. Faction has been destroyed, so they won't bother us anymore. Replenishment is really poor. We're gonna keep the slingers for now in the army. Even though I don't want to keep them for long, we're gonna go to the next level of a horde building. Getting some extra morale wouldn't be bad. Let's do the extra morale. And that's it for now. Now, with the research that we have going on, we're going to get now some extra damage, 15% or 18% on our light troops, which is great. Okay, he's running away and colonizing a lot. Bronze for wood. I don't think I need any resources right now. Yeah, 18% more melee. Prayers have been answered from Artemis. Let's see if we can recruit some better troops there. And I do want the Canaanite brothers. So this is where we're going next, getting extra stone, extra ambush chance, and then have our Canaanites.
Son of the dawn.
You...
Exploring strange new lands.
Let's see, if I bring him into the waters. What's guarding this village? 8 plus another 9 troops, yeah. This is a job for Memnon.
Fight with honor.
And even auto-resolving this battle means that a lot of the troops will die. But this is not a battle that I really want to focus on. We're gonna move Memnon here in a second towards Sparta. Should have taken the replenishment, I feel.
Servant of Egypt.
Anyway, let's see. Recruitment.
Pharaoh's will.
And there we have it, the warriors of Artemis. We have slingers in this army, and I don't really care for them. They do have a few ranks. So I could say here that we could exchange troops. Right, and then I can say, hey, at least have these ones.
Patience is key. My honor.
Let's send you home. Let's go over here to the Pharaoh and say that we want to be getting probably a bunch more of these troops. Cheap,
Wealthy men from far and wide.
but effective enough. With Memnon, we're going to give him... Let's give him the 10% melee attack to sword unit in the hero's army, because we are going to get swords in this army as soon as possible. And then get increased research and reduction to cost. We already have it. Speed. Rank 5. Yeah, let's get the hero's pavilion. Right, rank 5 plus 1 to the rank of all recruits. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay. And then what? And then we could bring in some bowmen of Artemis and a bunch of militia. Right? How many? We have 3 archers, we have 3 javelins. That's a good line of ranged troops. We could upgrade our army. Give them better weapons. That's it. So we're okay with you. This army needs a lot more love. And with you over here, they still have an army going around. We're going to destroy whatever we can.
The city
Plus 5% to replenishment rates. Great. And I'm trying to hunt whatever army is left, because they will definitely settle once again, and we want to take out our enemies if possible. Let's go forward here and get the extra campaign movement range. I don't think we need to worry about upkeep. I'll bring in another two-handed spear for this unit. That's it. Okay. I feel like we're on the right path. We've done some good things.
Memnon's confidant.
Hippolyta's Amazons have settled in these lands. And at this point,
At once.
it's time to move out. Let's do a prayer to Poseidon. I would like that.
Olympus.
And let's also keep Athena happy.
A sacrifice brings honor.
And then
In defense of Troy.
let's move out. Where do we need to land? Somewhere here, right? To the south.
Lower the
We're gonna do this. Now, if I go into a forced march, we would be exactly where we would take attrition damage, so we don't want to be there. With this army right here, let's see who else resides in these nearby isles.
not difficult. Sailing forth.
Maybe not take attrition.
The sea beckons.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see if there's anything or anyone to be picked.
Man's new legends,
I'm just gonna scout this area out.
guided by Pharaoh. Setting off.
Okay, I don't see the other army. We'll probably still be enemies with whoever was around here, but we're just gonna move our campaign forward. Poseidon answered our prayers, great.
Loyal and brave.
Let's take a look. Well, for now, let's just go into a normal march going forward. Okay, see no enemies, nothing to worry about. We can go even further. We're gonna go with the forced march here. With this army, we're going to move towards the north. And let's see what we have around. Okay, more food. And we are starting to run out of food. Are you a lone wolf? Yes, you are. I did remember correctly. Which means, unfortunately for you, that we are here to raid and get some resources. Now, he's not giving us good chances. Once again, because he has these two shielded spearmen, and we don't have a lot of ranks on our troops, they're not giving us the best of chances. What we could recruit, let's take a look, as we should fuse the armies and bring in some better troops. How many spears do we have? 4? Could get 6 probably, and would be a better idea. Rather than this militia, right? Now, if we're taking a 35 unit here to a 34 spear, the spears would have more health, more armor, more morale, and more melee defense. Slightly less attack, a lot less damage. So maybe going for the militia is okay. Or we could spend some resources, but that is a lot of food, to bring in some of the more elite troops. The chariots would add a lot. No, I still feel like bringing these ones would be better. Alright, and we're gonna merge these.
Lion's ferocity.
We can merge some of these.
Will break them.
merge the javelins,
Let's savage them. Sweep
and then say that we wanna bring these troops, right? And we can merge you up
at our backs.
and bring in another javelin. Let's see, 3 slingers, 3 javelins, that is enough. Let's bring in another two-handed spear.
Would that
I feel like this is going to give us a better chance, yes. And I'm going to wait. I am curious to see if he attacks us. There's another downside that he could bring in a hero,
blades, battle, blood,
which could be a huge downside.
paints them red.
But we're gonna
We'll break
try to stay here and maybe defeat whoever is attacking us. Ooh, that's... I really feel like we might be doing a mistake here, but hey. Sometimes you just have to embrace it.
Prepare ourselves.
Good. The ammo is almost fully replenished, fully completed here. As we're gonna get some gold, get some favor with Ares, and get some extra food. And we did not get attacked.
Your will is mine. Good order. Easily.
Okay. Let's see, we're going here.
Ours. To our goal.
How much do we need for raiding? 50%.
Hurry along.
Yeah, for this turn we're just going to be raiding. We're gonna get our replenishments back. Everything is good. Let's go into a normal march. Let's see. Okay, this is where we need to get. Let's land on their shores and see what we have now. +2 to reinforcements for each unit that we call. Great. Let's see. The Sword of Peace. Raise Sparta in the Lacedaemon province. For the hope of peace has passed, and only strife remains, and thus diplomacy dies as swiftly as man. The parley with the King Menelaus has gone poorly, for the crazed Lord of Sparta craves only blood and revenge. Fine. If the fool will not heed your words, then let him hear the rallying cries of the servants of the divine ruler. With Menelaus's folly crushed under the boots of the Ethiopians, the Aegean will once again know peace. Oaths fulfilled, we would get 15% campaign movement range for 15 turns, Spartan gold, -2 to siege holdout time, and 100% to administration efficiency. Great. And a bunch of resources. We also got some experience here, so let's work towards what? Higher range on terrifying could help. Reducing the melee defense also helps. Sure, let's do that. We are going to declare war on Sparta. Yeah, we are declaring war on the whole world, and look at that balance of power. Oof, this is going to be rough. But we have to start somewhere, right? Hopefully we are prepared.
Direct my blade.
Their economy might be strong enough to where they can pretty much wreck us, but we shall see. Campaign movement range when on land, I do like that, I prefer that. And instead of charge, let's get the range. Good. Take you out of this stance.
You will it.
Oh, we haven't completed the turn yet. With this army, you have 2 more levels, which means that on one side I should be able to get you a new unit, right, as a support? Yes. And shall we do... let's do the Magi. And with the other ability, let's get some melee defense, some more melee defense.
Tear them apart.
Right, we're gonna wait here and have them take attrition.
Epic deeds.
I do wonder at this point, do we have the opportunity to make any quick deal? like an alliance. Seems like we're very close, but we're not there yet. What happens when we end the turn? They're bringing in a few troops. So they brought someone. Yeah. Oof. Oof. This is going to be rough. And given the balance of power that we are getting, a very small chance that we will escape this area safely. I should have attacked the village. I just thought that I could wait another turn and not take the damage. They are arriving from this area. They will be deploying in this area. Now I have two choices. Either engage this army or engage this army. We do have some units which won't be able to deploy at that point, which means that they will be out of combat until this army reaches us. And I feel like it could be a great idea to focus on this army first. Try to break them up before we have to fight the rest. And there's a good chance that we will succeed here. There's a good chance that we won't. But if we do succeed, the rest of the troops shouldn't possess much or present much of a threat to us. Okay, let's move back here a bit.
The enemy is receiving
Good.
reinforcements.
Charge. Charge. Move around here. Good, good. Let's bring some of these units around. Okay, make you go quicker. Go towards his hero.
Your hero is under attack.
Yeah, javelins, work your magic. Let's get the battering here and make sure that we break his hero. I think at the end of the day, it's not even these troops that we have to worry about and should be focusing on, but rather his spears, right? As long as we can break his spears, and we have taken some casualties in the process, as long as we do some of these, the rest of them won't really possess much of a threat. Good, good, they're retreating. Let's reposition our troops here. Okay, look at the rest of his army. And these guys are so tough that they're not going down easily, even in the retreat. Okay, let's leave it at that. It's once again, we're retreating. I don't know if he has any more troops incoming. Yes, he had a few archers there. Other slingers will do work. Okay, let's step back here. Okay. How do we take care of the rest of the armies here? We need a great charge in order to take them out. Right, we shall reposition these slingers. Oh, yeah, they had a few more troops. Quick! Okay, those broke. They ran away. Move you back. Reposition you. Reposition you. Yeah, we'll take you forward. Probably just keep a spear and a javelin somewhere here. And at this point, yeah, javelins. Try to take some of these troops out. Let's go forward here. We're gonna try our best to see what damage we could do and where. Troops from behind, I see none at the moment.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Show no fear!
Servants of Memnon! Spears!
Tear them apart! Ramshead!
Good. Hero, let's bring this hero behind.
This makes sense.
They're really focusing on our
Your
hero.
warriors have been routed.
Which is a bit annoying. Let's focus on these spears here. Yeah, we'll run away, we'll bring you forward.
Spill blood! On Memnon! Sons of
Let's see, you attack there, you attack over here. Yeah, focus on this guy next.
Fall back!
Focus on you. Keep running away. Wow, these slingers, they're really doing a number on our general. I really don't want him to leave the battle.
can do what awaits! We stand ready!
Your warriors are losing heart.
Okay. Super rough, even on these militia, like look at them. They're staying in battle for way longer.
Death will slay
But let's split them up. Let's go after these slingers.
glory of Egypt!
Ethiopians attack!
Spears! Born to fight!
We treat you on this side. Good, we're doing a lot of damage there.
Warriors of
Okay, good.
stones pouch!
These slingers.
Strike them!
Let's focus on the shielded spears as they're one running away.
For our king!
Javelins, let's have you attack this
Take
militia.
care. You are losing ground.
Unerring aim!
Retreat!
Yeah, keep buffing troops.
Supreme predator!
Keep attacking. We have a lot of troops retreating and they have a lot of troops turning around.
Warriors of the sands! Top quarter! Anubis!
Go forward there.
Unflinching in
Yeah,
battle!
go forward.
Spears! Honor and victory!
Okay. They're broken there. We can attack over here. Attack those spears. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we have this battle in the bag. We've tried really hard here,
Spearmen!
but they have done a lot of damage to us through their ranged troops. And unfortunately, the isle is so small
Your warriors are rallying.
The lion breathes!
that I doubt
Slings ready! Sons of
that we
Egypt!
will be able to get away. I really do.
Slingers!
I would love to, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Awaits!
Let's bring you back into the battle. Let's see if we can destroy these units, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Retreat!
Spears! Death will claim you! Glory!
Yeah, he's running away. The balance of power is not on our side. Yeah, that's it. This has been the battle. We've tried. We've tried. Our armies need to get better at this point, or we have to make better choices. Okay. Hare-hearted. Suffer defeat in defensive battle. This trait can be lost by achieving many victories, minus 60%. Oof. That is a lot of damage there.
Son
And the army just disappeared. I believe that he hasn't died. He's probably just wounded and we will be able to recruit him. Maybe? Maybe, or he just got destroyed, he got attacked again or something. I don't know. Either way, unfortunately we have lost one of the armies and we will have to bring them back up. But that is going to have to be it for today. We're going to return tomorrow, continue the campaign with Memnon, take the city of Etis out and then establish our war camp over here in Sparta. With this in mind, hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.